Here we go, Bobby.
Hello, hello.
Hey. Okay, guys. So tonight, Bobby and I are doing this new thing on Mondays called The Voice of the Missing with Bobby and Cassie. So I'm going to tell you guys about the case, a little bit about it, and Bobby is going to do some cards on it.
Mm-hmm.
And Bobby, even though nobody's here, they can watch this again. So,
Oh,
all right.
absolutely. I'm not worried about it.
Okay. This is going to be fun. So the case we're doing tonight is Dennis Martin. On June 13th, 1969, William Martin, his two young sons, Dennis and Douglas, and his father, Clyde, continued on a long family tradition of hiking through the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Dennis was only 6 years old, but still managed to keep up with the rest of the hikers. On the second day of the adventure, the Martins met up with the family friends at Spencefield, a highland meadow in the western Smokies. The boys decided they wanted to prank the adults. This innocent plan didn't go as expected and would change the Martins' lives forever. Pretending to hide in the woods, the boys planned to jump out and surprise the adults. All the boys appeared but Dennis. He somehow never appeared back from the woods, vanishing, never to be seen again. Dennis disappeared. Dennis' disappearance would launch the largest rescue effort in the park history. What happened to Dennis on that day in the Great Smoky Mountains? So, more than half a century later, there are many theories. They range from abduction to dying from exposure, maybe being eaten by feral pigs in the area. And some even believe he was captured by cannibalistic feral humans living undetected in the national park. His clothing or body was never found. So honestly, what do you think, Bobby? What do you think?
Well, I think that bit about the last bit was a bit of a leap, and it
Yeah,
tickled me. Um,
I
I was
love it. I love
okay.
it.
So I'm
I
trying
mean,
to. I'm sorry.
oh, I'm just so curious. Like, did he fall into a sinkhole?
Well, girl, that's something that I hit on right away. Was that he fell somewhere, something, and that's why they couldn't find him. And he was a little dude anyway, so it wouldn't take a big gaping maw. And this area, and especially the Smoky Mountains, it's called karst topography, which is limestone, which we have acid rain and it disintegrates and makes sinkholes. And they're notorious in this area. I did a whole thing on them. So when I was listening to the story, because you guys out there, Erica, and anybody else who comes in later, you know, it made me think of that immediately, that quite possibly he had just wandered and bloop, and the earth went out from under him. First thing that hit my radar. But, let's see. Uh, let's see what the cards have to say. See what the cards have to say. And it's funny. I've picked up and had, I'm going to tell you guys just straight up, I've had people speak to me that have passed over. I have got direct messages from people. I don't know if I can reach a child. I've never tried. And so I'm not sure if he's even, and plus this was what, 1969?
Yeah, 1969.
So little Dennis. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to ask Dennis, um, if there's something he'd like to say, if he even wants to talk to us tonight. Does he want to tell us what happened? I mean, I'm assuming I heard that story. Did they never found him? Am I correct? They never found him. No trace.
Never found him.
One. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm going to stop at 3. I'll stop at 3. Wow. Okay, so what are we doing, Cassie? Guess what the first card we got was Justice. So, truth. He wants to let us know the truth. And then we got the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands, and look at this card. I mean, that's kind of being, it's your drive, your ambition, your desire. I mean, it's what make us tick. And it's 3 though, so it's very low on the ladder. And so I am feeling it kind of like a child out of that too, because it's in the early development stages when you're becoming, creative, right? And aren't kids creative? They can fill a whole page when they draw and write and all that shit, where an adult, you give them a big paper and they're like, how do I fill it? So that's what I'm getting off of that. And then we got the Queen of Cups. So heartache. So this is so fucking cool. Sorry.
Okay.
Everybody. But oh my God. If I'm really reaching this, and this is exciting because I'm really getting something out of this. When we asked if he's here, what he wants to say, he wants to tell the truth. Then I get this confirmation. It feels like a child because it's at an emotional, developed state. Not emotional. I mean, drive, ambition, desire. Oh my God, I went blank on that. Anyway, it feels young and early in development, but at a very creative stage, which to me would explain a child. And then the Queen of Cups. Okay, love, heartache, all that good stuff. So, yeah, cool. So that's what we got to start. So let's see. Should we build on that? Build on that. Okay, so truth was the first card, right? Truth was the first card. So let's ask about the truth. What is it? What can you tell me? I really want to feel this kid. I really want to feel this little kid. Because can you imagine being 6 years old and you're playing a game in the woods and all of a sudden you're not? I mean, come on. There's a lot of bears in the Smoky Mountains too. He could have been, I didn't want to go there, but he could have been bear food really easily. Really, really easily. Wow. Wow. Okay, so let's see what we're getting now. 9 of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay. We got the 9 of Pentacles. We get the Hierophant. Oh my God, look at this card, people. Page of Pentacles.
Oh my gosh.
Does anybody feel like, look at this, his mother? If you never had resolution about the loss of your child, would you not be seeking unto the grave? And look at her. That's what I'm totally picking up on this. She's to the end of her life, she will be looking and never being able to put that away and solve her issue. Really cool. Now the Hierophant in the center, it obviously was traumatic. And because everything in the world, this is all about your traditions, your structure, what made you, and this is a child. So it feels like what he's trying to express is how lost he is, because when you're at that age, you only know what you've been taught, right? You haven't developed that over, the ability to expand your world. So to me, that's very simplistic in the message of where he was at. Where was he? Oh my God, that's what I'm seeing here now. I'm seeing him. I'm seeing his mother. Now, who's the 9 of Pentacles? Oh, this is heartache. Oh my God, you guys. Cassie. Okay, look at this card. Okay, Pentacles are your home. right? And I'm absolutely feeling home because this is some kind of cuckoo clock. But what is happening? 9 is like really being there and almost fulfilled, and pentacles are your, your belly's full, your bank account. It's all the good things in life, right? But the clock is stopped. What happens? It stopped. It stopped.
So, wow.
So for the child, obviously it completely destroyed a home.
Exactly.
It really did. Even with all the other family members and everything else, nobody was ever the same. The clock stopped that day. And then I feel like this is what he's, it's like he's saying, this is me. And he really, there's a feeling about his mother. Maybe he was even 6, here's 6-year-old boys love their mamas, right?
Yeah.
Right. And so maybe that's why he's letting me, see her for some reason, and how she struggled and till the end of her days. Interesting message. Let's see what we get from that. If there's anything else. Dennis. When did it say the time frame when this happened? Like, was it summer, spring? When was it? Is that in the story? Because I'm not sure I caught that.
June 13th.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not feeling cold. And I thought that I'd feel cold, but I'm not. So good. That makes sense, because up here in June, it's pretty warm. It's pretty muggy, even in the Smokies. It gets cooler, but not cold. There it goes. Okay, wait a minute. We got the sun. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, wow. I got to cipher this one a bit, because the first card, and I'm asking, what else? Is there any other message we need to hear? What would you like to tell? We got the sun. So that's nurture and growth. I'm feeling that he's happy, that this was his path. This was what was supposed to happen in his life. So yeah, I'm fine, right? Because then it is followed by the Knight of Pentacles. So that, wow, I'm getting that he wants people to know, or he's sending the message that he is happy. That what I got off that first card, that sun card, about, hey, this was my process. This was the life I picked. I had to do this, so don't feel bad, right? He's sent that message. He wants to know that he's sending that message to the people. So that's why the Knight of Pentacles, that coming in on the stable sign, on Pentacles are your stability, your home, and all that stuff. So that's what I'm getting off of this. This is amazing. Followed also by the King of Wands. The King of Wands. Isn't that crazy? That's what it was his destiny. It was his destiny. Wow. Because think about it. Wands are your drive, your ambition, your desire. It's what you as a human being want to do, right? What makes you feel good, why you want to get up and all that stuff. And this is the king. This is the King of Wands. Woohoo. So yeah, it was correct. It was his path. So now that's what I'm getting. The message is that, hey, let everybody know, whoever wants to hear, whoever cares, that I'm sending this message that, this was what I was supposed to do. It was my path, So don't be tripping so hard about it. He's a little metaphysical son of a bitch, isn't he? For 6 years old, he got some smarts. Well, he isn't 6 anymore. That was 1969. 69.
53?
So in 63, he was born. Yeah, I was about.
You're right. Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So I was pretty young then too. Okay, so let's see. Let's keep rolling with this. This is interesting as heck. These messages. So Dennis, is there anything? Oh wow. We've taken a turn. We've taken a turn. So this, wow, maybe my hoping for natural disaster is not what we're getting, girl. Okay, now we got the devil.
Wow.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Devil. Okay. The devil's the devil. You know, it's not a good thing. It's always something that has repercussions, you know, even though it might feel good in the moment, not a good thing. Or it is also not being right in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, are we getting another player here? I don't know, because then we got the Page of Wands. Now he's giving us this Page of Wands. So that's, ooh, okay. It's sending another message. It's sending another message. And then with the Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, the devil. Oh. Okay, if we're going to go all real crazy on this, what I'm picking up from this is that quite possibly what I'm getting. Wow, I'm just going to go for it, Cass, because I mean, what the fuck? It feels like what I'm seeing now is that that there was somebody involved in his disappearance. It wasn't a natural disaster, because it feels like somebody came in, somebody approached or whatever, and under the guise of somebody he trusted. Because we got the messenger coming in, you know, here with, you know, look at all, it looks all innocent on a swing, but he's got that roll of paper in his hand. So is he really sweet? And then look at the Knight of Cups here. I mean, looking back over his shoulder, you know, it just seems shady. So it seems like a false person, like somebody that was close, but was actually a monster. Woo.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that was interesting. Wow, dude. So the plot thickens. All right,
Wow.
Dennis. Okay, so it was warm. You were up there with your family. How many kids were there again, Cass? Because I was listening, but I didn't retain a lot of the facts. How many kids were on that?
There was 2 older boys,
Okay.
and then there was the two younger brothers.
So 5 kids.
Yeah, 4. 2 older boys, and then the 2 younger boys.
Okay. And now, was he the youngest of all those kids?
Yes. So he was the youngest.
Ooh. All right. Let's see what he's got to say. 7 of Cups. Knight of Swords. The Tower. The Tower. Oh my God. Look at this Knight of Swords, Cass.
Oh, wow.
He's a sword swallower.
Wow.
Run with it. And on the Tower. Look at that. It's crazy. That almost looks like an Escher. Have you ever seen Escher prints where everything goes all topsy-turvy? MC Escher, look him up sometime. You'd love his artwork. And the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is understanding what you love, what makes you happy. But with this Knight of Swords, this smart person came in and caused a Tower moment. Are we getting some kind of This is interesting as hell, because really that's what I'm feeling here. That this tower moment was brought in, this kabooming thing that he's telling me about, this big happening in his life, came in on a night, came in, and the Knight of Swords, the sharp knife, the knight that comes in and cuts, but under the guise of not the guys, knew how to do it because he understood. That's why I feel like it was somebody close. Whoever this was, whoever good old Dennis is talking about right now, it was somebody close to him. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing yet if he's accusing anything. Wow, this is fun as hell. I've never tried this before. This is great, guys. What a great idea. Yeah, that's what I totally am getting that somebody that knew him, somebody smart, somebody clever, somebody that watches, right? And somebody that's accumulated knowledge. This night he comes in, and knights come in and they're glamorous, it's somebody, they looked up to. But they did that because they understood how that person ticked. They knew how to push their buttons. They knew how to manipulate them.
Yes.
Ooh. Is that what you did, you dirty dog? Let's see what else is going on here. Let me see if we get any more. I'm going to stick to that. That feels absolutely correct when I'm feeling about that. Somebody he trusted. Somebody he totally trusted. Somebody that he looked up to. Somebody that knew him and knew him well. But they're the ones that created the explosion. Let's see. Does he have anything else? Dennis? Do you have anything else for me? I think he hurt his hand. Okay. The Lovers. The Empress. And the Queen of Pentacles.
Oh.
Wow. What an interesting energy that's being thrown at us now, because the Lovers and the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so wow. Oh my gosh. You know what I'm picking up? It really feels like he's because we got her earlier, right? Remember I was saying that he was right away. Yeah, second row here about his mother.
Yeah.
He's really, I feel like he's really worried about her. There's a lot of concern about her. Or it's oh my God, was it a female? Because it's funny. We got the center card. Look at this Empress. Okay, she's the Empress. All right, what is the Empress? She's the ruler. She's really good at what she does, but look at this in this deck. She's hiding her face.
Yes.
Hiding her face. So that feels like little coy, little, you don't really know what I'm doing kind of thing. Was it a female? Followed by the Queen of Pentacles. So someone from the home, a female from the home. And with the Lovers, he loved her. Okay, so I feel like it was a female.
Maybe a female.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm getting so far. Or he's just, once again, focusing on going, because he is 6, all right? So he's thinking about his mommy. He's thinking about his mommy and how, he probably loved his mommy. It could be that, too. I mean, let's keep going. Let's see what else we get. Because it could really, I mean, I got both those stories. Both those stories. Somewhere in the middle is the truth. Like it is with everything. Let me see. I don't know though. Oh no, I don't know. Because I'm looking now at this row here we'll look at the rows in a minute here because the rows are building up pretty cool messages as well. So let me focus. Okay, so do you have, is there anything else you need to tell us? There we go. The Star. Are we on target? The Hermit. And the 10 of Pentacles. Well, the Star is being on the correct path, going a new journey. Cass, are we not starting a new journey here? Followed by the Hermit. Followed by the Hermit. And that Hermit, I mean, God, I love these cards. Look at these cards.
Oh, wow.
They're just amazing. Wow. But yeah, the Star is fabulous. You know, it's really good. It is good energy, good path going on, all that good stuff. Now the Hermit, though, look, he's in a coffin. Oh my God. It's a coffin. And the enlightenment comes from the coffin. So is that a confirmation that he is sending his messages from the grave, from his grave, even though he was never found? And look at this too. 10 of Pentacles. Well, Pentacles are your physical world, and 10 is completion. This is getting really like, that's kind of creepy. Don't you think that's kind of creepy?
Yeah. I feel like he got lost and he just passed out there, but I don't know. You're getting all this energy.
I'm getting well, like I said, I want to look at these rows as they're coming down because I've been just doing 3 cards per question and going down. So let me look at this row right here. So truth, stopping time. But it's all good. I'm growing and pushing on. But then the Devil, something went wrong. 7 of Cups had to go within and had to figure themselves out, you know, followed by the Lovers. So something about a relationship and the Star. Wow. Truth is truth. Oh. So the truth, oh my God, does he feel like he's never got justice because the truth has never come out? Because when I look at this now with justice and the clock stopping and the sun, okay, that's what I was getting off those cards. Like, yeah, when the truth is ever come out, I'll finally be free, right? Like he's trapped because right after that is the Devil. So it's like this poor kid, because it wasn't solved. He's in like, what do you call it? Purgatory? Is that what the Catholics call it? Where you're lost in between worlds, or somebody that he can't cross, right? And that's because he's a kid too. He's a little kid. How could he have that knowledge? So he's struggling, because 7 is a struggle, because you, in a way, because you are trying to discover what is going to make you happy, what isn't making you happy. And that's like too huge of a concept for that child. Definitely about his family, who he loved. And I still say 6-year-old boys are all about their mommies. And then that it feels like I'm getting confirmation that that's correct. That's what was going on. Does that make any sense? Do you hear any sense in that?
Yes.
Let's look at this one. Okay, this one here. The 3 of Wands. Well, I felt that like that was just identifying early development. And then right after that, too, the Hierophant card. So, yes, exactly. So this is him. This middle row is that kid. Oh, my gosh. Because he was so basic. He was just that. He was early stages of being developed. That's all he knew. Followed by that Page of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. See something. It just feels weird. Page of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Message. Something happened in the family. Something was going on in that family. I'm telling you right now, there was something going on in the whole lot of them. And with the Knight of Swords and the Empress and the Hermit. Oh my God. The Knight of Swords. Okay, it's really cool. Look at this visual. Because, whoops, the Knight of Swords. He's swallowing a sword, right? Whoops. God dang it. Wrong one.
Yes.
Duh. There we go. Knight of Swords. Looking backwards like trying to comb your hair in a mirror. Sorry, guys. Anyway, look, he's swallowing a sword. And then look at her, the Empress. She's covering her mouth. Freaking secrets. People knew things. I'm sorry. That's what it feels like he's telling me. People knew things. They didn't tell, though, because they did this and that. And so you've got to look in. He's trying to tell us from the grave to seek the answers. He's telling us. Well, that's cool as hell. Let's look over here. Let's look over here. Queen of Cups. Okay, so, you know, definitely heartbreaking. It was emotional. This was a child, very upset. Page of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This one kind of hurt me. Did it kind of hurt you? Because when I looked at that and I immediately went, oh, my God, his mother to the end of her days was looking for him and never could find him, you know, could never put him back in her life. That's totally what I got off that card. Now we got the King of Wands. See, it's right at this middle section where we got some shit going on, because the King of Wands coming in and the Knight of Cups. You know, one seems domineering and the other one seems deceitful. Wow, Queen of Cups, broken-hearted woman, maybe a man that couldn't deal with it.
Yeah.
Maybe this is kind of the outcome, because here he is. Here, oh my God, it's like this first column is like what happened. The middle column is him, you know, when we did it this way, after we did those questions. And then now this is like what happened after, the aftermath. And that's what I'm feeling. It broke that woman's heart. She never got resolution. Poor thing.
Maybe the dad kind of felt guilty. He's the one that took him on the trip.
Yes, and that very well could be him in here, because the King of Wands is like so powerful. You know, look at this card. He's real, you know, oh, I'm the boss. And yet on this King of Cups, whoa, that's the emotional king. That's the broken down king. And he's kind of looking over his shoulder like he can't handle it. You know, oh, I don't want to look. He's turning away. So maybe this, oh, wow, this is really freaking cool. I have never tried this before. Erica, it's cool, isn't it? I mean, seriously, this isn't something we've never done. Okay, so after that, okay, the tower happened for all these people involved. Their world fucking blew up. Seems a given. Last two cards, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, God. Look at this. You know what I instantly heard? She had to climb out of her own hole. This was so devastating to most likely the mother, that she had a real hard time, and she was fighting every day. Oh my God, both these cards feel, oh my God, they're even the same color.
Yes.
Here's the broken-hearted mother, never got the answers, never felt complete, and spent the rest of her life trying to crawl out of a damn hole. Wow. Wow. And that's followed by the 10 of Pentacles. That's the end. I mean, that's the end. It was over.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that was really, really cool.
You did really, really, really good.
Wow, I'm amazed at the stories that jumped at me. And I really liked asking those questions. Felt like he was building. And then when I looked this way, I don't know, I was hearing, look down the columns, and that, wow, that was really, really cool. I wonder if I should,
Hi, Donna.
I don't have any oracles up here, but it would almost feel like being, haughty almost to pull an oracle card, because we've been like trying to get messages from a 6-year-old child. I got weird vibes about it, though, don't you, Cass? I want to ask a few more questions. Do you want to try?
Yeah, I think he's trying to give you those answers, Bobby. He is.
Yeah, because he's really he's dropped a lot. There's a lot of hints being dropped here. Because first it looked accidental and all that stuff, and then I started picking up this weird shit in the middle. So let me scoot these cards back up, because I'm feeling it. Why not? As long as I'm feeling it.
Exactly.
So let's see. And I'll remember not to try to go back on those ones. All right, Dennis. If I'm on the right path and you're talking to me from the grave and you're telling me about your ending, which is this last row, what else? Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to let me know? Will it help you to cross? Will it help you in any way to go into the light if you're not there? Which I feel like you're not. Because why would you be talking? All right, baby. Come on. It's right here. 9 of Cups. 8 of Swords. Shit. Wow. Wow. First card. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups are nostalgia, looking back, like somebody from your past, right? Followed by the 9 of Swords. And this is the row about him. Look at these freaking swords. I'm not getting the sleepless nights. I'm getting a lot of anger and come on, swords of thoughts. Maybe damn it, kid, are you telling me somebody was abusive? Screamed a lot, yelled a lot, somebody in his life, and then it's followed by Temperance, which is the card of, oh my God, please, let's get in balance here. Something needs to be balanced. And that's on what happened after the fact. Where are we going here? This is crazy. Because I'm totally picking up.
I'm loving this. It's a big mystery.
Yeah, it's really interesting because, here was this. He's showing me there was all this happiness in his heart, but there was somebody else. There was some other energy that wasn't so happy, that was very aggressive, very mean, very sharp. And I think between those two people, it feels like that they tried to balance, or somebody tried to balance that energy out. Probably the loving energy, I'm assuming, because that feels like a battle. And look at her. She's pouring from one cup to the other, trying to get that just really working. And so somebody was always on edge. Somebody was always trying to keep things from exploding. Because it was emotional. Oh my God. Oh my God. What kind of worms have we opened up here? Because it was emotional too. Oh my God, somebody was emotionally abusive. That's what it feels like. Fuck.
Am I frozen, Bobby? Am I frozen?
No, you're moving.
Okay.
Let me just ask him direct. Dennis. Dennis, can you tell me? Tell me how you disappeared. Tell me exactly how you disappeared. Tell me. The High Priestess. Page of Swords. Another sword on a sword. Okay, I'm going to freak out a little bit. Okay, so we got the High Priestess. And you heard what I was asking, right? Page of Swords. And the Moon. He can't tell us. I think he's blocked. I think he can't tell us. Because the Moon is all those secrets, and we're coming in with the High Priestess, who's a very powerful energy, followed by the Page of Swords. I was asking him, tell me exactly. Well, here's that Page of Swords coming in, follow, with this High Priestess hot on his back. Matter of fact, she's looking straight at this card, followed by the Moon. Secrets and shit kept quiet and in the dark. What the hell kind of shit we got it going on here? What the hell? It's twisting and turning. Has anybody been following this? I tell you what. And that's on him. Oh, when I look now at the last two cards I threw on his, it seems like his row. Okay, he tried to express a problem. He told somebody. He tried to tell somebody. And the outcome wasn't good. It feels like it was suppressed. Ooh. By the High Priestess. Was it his mother? Did he tell his mother? Did he tell his mother something? And she suppressed it because of her situation, and it was 1969, by the way. Ooh. Let's roll. Let's see what else. See if we get anything else. Okay. Am I right? I'm still feeling very warm. I'm not getting... He feels like he was warm. Okay, so come on, Dennis. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me? Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Four of Swords. Wow. Three of Pentacles, his previous world was growing, young, early stage, right? Eight of Cups. See, I'm feeling a betrayal because Eight of Cups has been, walking away from love and coming off that dude right behind the Page of Swords. What the fudge? I'm sorry, guys. My husband kicked me off. Let me take a brief. This sucks. He has the worst timing. I'm not even going to answer him. I'm just going to turn my phone off. Don't break up my concentration. Okay, so Eight of Cups. But the Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Taking that break. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the Four of Swords. What is he doing? He's hammering on a coffin. And that's the outcome row. Secrets. Yeah, there were secrets. Hammering on a coffin. So though he died, and there's secrets. And he was suppressed. And it shattered. I mean, if you go to a parent and you try to talk to them and tell them your fears or, whatever's bothering you, and they blow you off like you don't matter or just do something inappropriate. Well, a lot of kids and people and humans walk away, go like, oh, I can't trust that person, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And on here with the Three of Pentacles, oh God, it feels, this feels like a statement about his, now that I'm looking at the whole, guys, bear with me. He was in his early stages, he was just starting his life. He was just starting to grow something, right? And then he was betrayed and his heart was broke. And, and there he is in his coffin, but it's on the four. It's on the Four of Swords. That's taking a break mentally. But that's right on top of that Moon card. So I'm picking up like choosing, taking that break, pulling back, but choosing because you have something to hide. So you figure out, you compartmentalize, you do whatever you needed to do to get over this, to take care of this, to be able to move on. Well, wow. Okay, so he seems pretty talkative. Look. Correct me if I'm wrong, dude. Little man. Wow, where'd I get that, little man? Somebody call you little man? Three of Cups. Nine of Swords. Eight of Wands. Nine of Swords. Eight of Wands. Three of Cups. Okay, Three of Cups. Now this is interesting. I'm really going to have to, you all out there, think about this, because the Three of Cups is being very creative, celebrating, partying. I got to think about that one, because it's followed by the Nine of Swords. Okay, and this is on his line, right? Well, the Nine of Swords is trauma. It's freaking trauma. I mean, look at this card. I mean, what has he got on there? Skeletons. What is the ferryman? What was the name of the ferryman in the River Styx that used to drive take the people over, and they'd have to pay him, and you go cross to the other side. So, yeah. Ooh, trauma. And the Eight of Wands. Look at this. Look at that. Obstacles, man. In the spiritual world, he was just bombarded. I mean, oh my God, look at this card. It's so cool. Those are flying bloody skulls. Flying bloody skulls. Wow, this is so interesting, Cass. Three of Cups. Let me see if I can pull a whole message out of this. Nine of Swords. Oh, okay. I'm totally feeling like he didn't see it coming. He was 6. Yeah. Because, it's showing, the previous kind of like, oh yeah, I'm happy and I'm growing. I'm a little guy and I'm coloring and doing all my good stuff. And then hit by on his row, the trauma. And then the world being completely bombarded. Wow. But you said you were, okay. He's throwing some, Why are you telling me this? Why is he telling us this? This is kind of, do you feel like he's getting mean now? I feel like he's getting kind of mean. Why does he want to say stuff like this?
Maybe he's angry.
Yeah, it very well could be. And being that card on him, the trauma, I mean, granted, this was serious mental trauma. Okay, I get that. And everything coming out. And then it feels like a lot of guilty feelings after the fact. For sure. For sure. Why were you? Well, okay. Yeah. I think he thought it was a good trip, was going to be fun. Until, let me slow down. Okay, Dennis. Do you have anything else to tell me? Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Let me know. King of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Four of Cups. King of Pentacles. Okay. I asked, tell him, you heard me say, tell me if I'm wrong, right? Dude, tell me if I'm wrong. King of Pentacles, stability, surety there. Okay. Knight of Wands. Okay. That's on his row. So the message coming in, and the Knight of Wands is a positive message. So I feel like he's saying, okay, he likes what we're doing here. Outcome, though. It's really interesting because we got the Four of Cups. So it feels like a confirmation of the fact that he had love, but there is no more love because he's in a different place now.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go on that one. So I'm sorry I said he was being mean. I'm sorry I said he was being mean because now he's not being mean. Now he's being. Why would I say a 6-year-old's being mean anyway? Well, because you've been dead from 1969. Surely you have more knowledge by now. Okay. 10 of Cups. 10 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Okay, look at this shit. Okay, 10 of Cups. Butterfly, right? 10 of Swords. Another butterfly. And the 2 of Swords. A pair of scissors. Past row, his row. Finishes. Okay, this feels like he understood, there was some kind of realization that this kid came to. As young as he was, he understood something about an emotional situation in his world that was messed up and over with, done. And the outcome was a break, was a choice. Look at it was cut, it was scissored. Wow. Holy cow. Holy gosh. Let's go. As long as he wants to make sense. Come on, Dennis, is there anything else you'd like to tell me? Is there anything else you'd like to tell me? Oh my gosh. Five of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment. That might be his last message, guys, because we're ending on Judgment. Five of Wands. you know, something had to change. Something had to change. He knew. I think this kid really kind of knew something was going to happen to him. I think he knew. I think that's what he's telling us too. Because earlier on, didn't we say I was seeing that he kind of accepted his path and he knew this is what he was supposed to go through. But there was some shade in here in the middle, right? There was some shade in here. People knew things. But anyway, I'm really going to take this as his last message because he ended with this 5 of Wands. So yeah, he was aware of a change. He knew something was going to happen. He knew. Oh my God. And on his row, the Wheel of Fortune, it was spinning. He knew it was spinning, just didn't know what was going to happen, right? He knew. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ow, poor baby. And then on the outcome, the Judgment card, the Day of Awakening, you know, rising from the dead and getting those truths. Oh my God, it's a child's coffin.
Oh my gosh.
That's a child. That's a child. I knew I was drawn to this deck. I think he's told his story. I think. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. He's gone quiet. He was done. I think that's why we got the Judgment card at the end. What an interesting, I'm going to have to watch this back because I'm not really sure. Seriously, we asked a lot of questions. And first I was going across like that. And then we looked at these rows. That was so interesting, Cass. What a great idea.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel him lifting. I don't feel, I really felt him. I felt very warm the whole time in this room. I got to tell you what is freezing. But I felt warm the whole time I was doing this reading. This little kid, I feel good about it because it feels like he accepted. He knew this was his journey. He was kind of throwing some shade. Didn't really want to point fingers at anybody indirectly, other than I feel like, and do you feel like this, that he was talking about his mom a lot? Obviously,
Yeah.
it felt like he really loved his mom. They must have had a good relationship. Something he was worried or concerned about her. And then so that shade went on, and then he made a few more comments, and it's almost like now I see it as almost irony because it looks like he knew, like he understood. I mean, that something was going to happen. He saw it coming. He was kind of accepting it. Feels like he even knew. Maybe he told his mother like a bad dream he had. Maybe this kid had some kind of precognition. Because it does feel like he tried to explain or talk about something. So maybe he did. Oh gosh, and look what's on the Wheel of Fortune. Holy crap. This is the last card, his last message. What is that?
Wow. What is it?
Well, it's the Death Man. What do you call it? The Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
It's the Grim Reaper. Holy shit. This was fabulous. And getting that final judgment. Wow, guys. Wow, guys. Like I said, really interesting story. And then it ended up with just a few more, him letting us know he understood it, he accepted. I feel like a little telling, there was some shade that went on. I think he tried to communicate with somebody and they shot him down. So he accepted. He just accepted his ending. He just accepted it. But if there is justice in the world, when you look at this outcome row, yeah, it tore some people up. It tore some people up out of grief, out of love, and it tore some people up out of guilt, which was probably what they deserved. So thank you, Dennis Martin. Thank you very much for your story. And thank you, Cassie, because I went into this completely blind. That was really, really cool. Wow.
Yes. Guys,
Wow.
so this week we were talking about Dennis Martin, 6 years old, went on a hike with his grandpa and dad and older brother and family friends. Second day out hiking, the four kids went in to play hide and seek. They were going to play a trick on the adults. Well, the boys came back, all but 6-year-old Dennis. He was never found again. So Bobby just did the reading on Dennis, little Dennis Martin. And next week we'll find somebody else.
Yeah. And I like that. I didn't know. You guys, I did not know anything about this story. I did look up his picture because I was picturing a kid, and it's funny. I saw lighter hair, but he was sitting in the same position as what I was picturing in my head. But yeah, this was really cool. I wasn't sure if we'd get anything out of it. And of course, you do understand I'm translating, but I was really kind of feeling this kid, and plus it felt close to home. I'm right at the foothills of the Smokies. So I think he was generous in his story, very much so. And
I'm liking this, Bobby. I'm liking this.
I'm really liking this. I look forward to doing another one. I think it was great. I hope you guys liked it. Go back if you missed it. Seriously, guys, it's worth it. It was very interesting. And I've never tried this before. Cassie, with her brilliant mind, came up with this idea. And, I wasn't sure if I was kind of betraying myself, but I don't feel like it now because I do have my other things, not just the cards. I mean, I don't know if you've read my bio or anything, but I started the cards to protect myself because I used to do things purely psychically. Anyway, but Cass, God, I'm going to listen to it again. I think it was pretty cool.
I think it was awesome, Bobby.
It was really cool. And I keep looking at these cards. This was the right deck because they really expressed
the voice of the missing, Bobby.
Yay! I absolutely loved it. I hope you guys liked it. Hey, Jen, Frank. So we had a few people here. Yay!
Frank. We had Nightmare in here for a second. Arden, Deanna. Erica was in there for a while.
Yeah, they'll have to find out what it was all about.
Yeah.
I think
so. Go back and watch, everybody. Everybody, go back and watch.
Yes, absolutely, guys.
Do it again next Monday.
Absolutely. Yay! Fun. Wonderful.
Right,
that was fun.
Thank you, guys. That was
Bye, guys. Have a good one.